How are you doing, guys? It's Zarai here. I definitely wanted to talk about this little game that's going to be called AI Limit. Now, if you guys know me, I'm a very big fan of Code Vein. I really have enjoyed that game. I platinumed it as well, and I even revisit it occasionally just to re-experience it. If you want to know a little bit what was Code Vein, it's basically vampires, not really even vampires if we can even say that. It's basically anime and Dark Souls. It really was that. So if you like this kind of genre, just with the aesthetic and characters look like anime, but the gameplay and the core of it is basically Dark Souls, then you will love this game by the name of AI Limit. This is a brand new PlayStation 5 game from Sony's own China Hero project that has been revealed as AI Limit. It's a sort of a mashup of Nier and Dark Souls, and of course, the best of them all, Code Vein. Now, if you know me, I've been looking forward to Code Vein 2 or some sort of a sequel to it, and unfortunately it's been already years since we heard anything related, and unfortunately I just don't believe we're even going to get that sort of a sequel. But nevertheless, there's still some other developers that at least strive to do somewhat similar or perhaps inspired similar approach that Code Vein has done, and I absolutely adore that. But the developers that are making this game, they're named as Sense Games. Now they're focusing on the story and the combat. And by the way, I want to get a little bit of a description. What is this game about? After the sudden yet mysterious collapse of the artificial ecosystem, natural disasters and wars ensued. The civilization was wiped out. And in centuries that followed, a strange substance known as the mud spread everywhere, and monsters emerged. You will step into the last city of mankind, Havenswell, exploring cold and damp sewers, layers of slums, Sky City above the lake, and etc., seeking the truth about the destruction of civilization in the monster-infested ruins. And by the looks of things from this gameplay trailer and so it looks pretty awesome. So many varieties of monsters and beasts that you'll have to take care of, and just genuinely makes it a kind of intriguing setting. Really, really reminiscent of Code Vein, and this is why I absolutely loved what I have seen so far. I was actually quite surprised as well after doing a little bit more of a research on this game that this game actually had its trailer back in 4 years ago. Unbelievable. It was supposed to come out on PlayStation 4, there was no news regarding the PlayStation 5 back then. Now it seems like it's the other way around, so it's not going to be coming out on PS4 instead, PlayStation 5, and also PC. Now there's no news or at least no information regarding the Xbox release, and I'm not really expecting it to be honest with you, but nevertheless, still is looking quite an interesting game. I have to clarify this as well, since we need to look at the credibility and the reputation of the developers and the studio. So the China Hero project from Sony has already led to quite few successful PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4 releases over the years, such as Fist, Forged in Shadow, Torch, and Anno Mutanenium. I hope I'm not butchering the name. Admittedly, I haven't actually, played these games, and to be honest with you, I don't think I even much heard of them. Now, until I've looked at the pictures and what they were about, I did see them previously, and seems like they reviewed relatively okay. Can't say that they were fantastic or anything like that, but still it actually gives me a little bit of hope that they can actually do a good job with this game. Oh, actually, there's another thing to mention, that they're making a bit of an anticipated game that will be coming out soon by the name of Lost Soul Aside. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys have actually seen this, or maybe you're familiar with the name. I've seen this like a few years ago, and I was really shocked how great this looked. But unfortunately, it did look quite clunky and, not so much as finished. But nevertheless, if they can get this down and properly, polished up, this could be a gem, genuine. Nevertheless, I really hope this game turns out to be as good as it looks, and perhaps similar to Code Vein, if not even better. I'm not really seeing it, if that makes sense, at least not at the moment, but I still believe that they can actually pull this off, at least being something of a special game. Now, like I said, I don't want to be way too overhyped or overly optimistic about this. Still, I will be quite skeptical, in a good sense of things. I'm looking forward to it and seeing a little bit more what it's got in store in terms of the marketing, and also brand new gameplay, reveals, a proper breakdown of it as well, and just to see you know, how much will it actually be costing? Will it be a full price tag of a game, $50, maybe something between? Is it AA considered AAA? You know what I mean, like in terms, even if the developer says a AAA game, it doesn't necessarily mean it will be $70 price tag of a game. Still, it's going to be interesting to find out more. Thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe. See you guys all later and have a wonderful day.